The Buchanan Entrance. All buses will drop off students in the Buchanan parking lot, and students will then enter the building through D5 at the Buchanan Entrance. Students that arrive on buses prior to 7:20 will remain on the bus until the doors open at 7:20 a.m. At that point, they will then depart to enter the building. Students who will be eating breakfast are expected to go directly to the cafeteria to get their breakfast and eat, and then move to Period 1. Those students who are not eating breakfast will go directly to their Period 1 class after entering the building. Lockers will not be assigned this year at Hempfield High School. Students will be permitted to bring a small backpack. The backpack should fit under all desks within every classroom. The Buchanan office is the house office for all students in grade 9 and 10. Both the 9th grade principal, Dr. Becker, and the 10th grade principal, Dr. Harrington, can be found in the Buchanan office. Additionally, the 9th grade secretary, Ms. Ketchum, is in the office. The 10th grade secretary, Ms. Gingrich, is in the office. And finally, Ms. DeSanto, the attendance secretary for 9th and 10th grade, can be found here. Parents, when you will be picking up your student early from school or dropping them off late, the Buchanan office is where you will meet with someone to sign your student in or sign them out of the building. Please have ID prepared to show when you arrive at the office. Franklin Entrance. All students who are being dropped off in the morning or picked up in the afternoon should do so in the roundabout by the flagpole outside of the Franklin Entrance. After exiting the car, the student should then enter through the Franklin office entrance. Students, once entering the building, those of you that will be eating breakfast should go directly to the cafeteria to get your breakfast. Sit and eat, and then please report to Period 1. Those students who will not be eating breakfast should report directly to their Period 1 class. The Franklin office is the house office for all students in grade 11 and 12. Dr. Brossman, the 11th grade principal, and his secretary, Ms. McLean, can be found in this office. Additionally, the attendance secretaries for both grade 11 and 12 are here. Parents of 11th and 12th graders are expected to sign their students in and out at the Franklin office. As students circulate through the hallways of Hempfield High School, they will notice blue tape. Please remain on the right side of the blue tape as you walk up and down the hallway. Additionally, students, please continue moving and do not stop within the hallways. Maintain social distance as best as you can, and always wear your mask. Within the classrooms of Hempfield High School, students will be at least 3 feet apart. Students are asked to please maintain social distance from their peers as well from their teacher. Additionally, students, you will need to be wearing your mask at all times within your classrooms. Ninth grade flex. All students in 9th grade will be placed into a flex during 3B. Some students will find that they are assigned to a large flex within our Hackman Auditorium to accommodate a large number of students that will be socially distanced at least 3 feet. All students will be expected to wear their mask during flex. Tenth and 11th grade flex. All 10th graders will be assigned to a flex during 3A. All 11th graders will be assigned to a flex during 4B. Some students in both 10th and 11th grade will be assigned to a larger flex in our Performing Arts Center. These larger flexes will allow for more students to be combined and to maintain at least a 3 feet distance. Chairs have been designated for the appropriate social distancing. All students will be required to wear a mask during flex. The cafeteria. 9th grade students will eat lunch during 3A, 10th grade students during 3B, 11th grade students during 4A, and 12th grade students during 4B. Due to this year's social distancing requirements, only 200 students will physically be eating in the high school cafeteria. These 200 students will be students that are purchasing their lunch from the school each day. Students will be seated either 1 per table or 2 per table if the table is either a 6-foot or 8-foot table. Students will be assigned to a seat and they will need to remain in that seat for the entire lunch period. When a student needs to get up out of his or her seat to throw their items in the trash receptacles, the student will need to put on his or her mask. All food in the cafeteria will be pre-packaged into a container or a bag, so students will have very limited options for this school year. Additionally, microwaves will not be used for this school year. Students should plan accordingly when purchasing their lunches. An additional 100 students that purchased their lunch will be assigned to seating within the tent. The tent will be placed in the courtyard immediately outside of the cafeteria doors. All students will be seated at least 6 feet apart. Students will need to wear their mask as they enter the tent and leave the tent. Some students who pack their lunch each day will be assigned to eat their lunch in the Buchanan gym. 100 students will be placed on the left side of the bleachers. An additional 100 students will be placed on the right side of the bleachers. All students will sit at a location designated 6 feet apart from another student. Students will need to wear their masks as they enter the gym, and additionally when they exit the gym after the lunch period has concluded. LG1 and LG2 will be utilized for lunches as well. Approximately 30 students will be seated within the large group rooms for their lunch. The chairs will be 6 feet apart. Students are expected to wear their mask as they enter LG1 or LG2 and wear their mask again when they exit LG1 or LG2. Dismissal. The high school will utilize a staggered dismissal this year. Those students who ride the bus will be dismissed 5 minutes prior to those students who walk or who will be getting picked up at the end of the school day. Once students are dismissed, they are expected to immediately exit the building. We are excited to welcome students to the high school for the 2021 school year. Have a great year.